They told her she was unfit for TV, 3 words that sliced through her confidence like a knife. Sarah had poured her heart into her career, dreaming of bright lights and the thrill of storytelling. But in one cold meeting, her dreams crumbled. The rejection echoed in her mind, a relentless reminder of her perceived inadequacies. She left the office that day, feeling like a ghost of her former self. The world outside blurred, colors muted by the weight of disappointment. But deep within, a spark ignited, a flicker of defiance against the judgment that sought to define her. She refused to be a casualty of someone else's opinion. In the weeks that followed, Sarah found herself at a crossroads. She could wallow in despair or rise from the ashes. She chose the latter. With every ounce of grit in her being, she began to rebuild. She enrolled in acting classes, not to conform to the industry's standards, but to reclaim her voice. Each lesson was a battle against self-doubt, each performance a step toward rediscovery. But the journey was not linear. There were days when the shadows crept back in, whispering that she would never make it. But Sarah learned to dance with those shadows, to turn fear into fuel. She began to share her story online, connecting with others who had faced similar rejections. Her vulnerability resonated, transforming her pain into power. Months passed, and the spark grew into a wildfire. Sarah created a web series, a raw reflection of her experiences, filled with authenticity and heart. It was gritty, real, and unapologetically her. The show caught fire, garnering a loyal following that celebrated her triumph over adversity. Suddenly, she was no longer unfit for TV. She was a beacon of resilience, a voice for the overlooked. Networks came calling, eager to embrace her unique perspective. Sarah stood at the helm of her own narrative, no longer defined by the limitations others had placed on her. In the end, she realized that being unfit was never about her talent. It was about their fear of the unfamiliar. And as she stepped into the spotlight, she carried with her the stories of countless others who had been dismissed, proving that setbacks are merely setups for comebacks. Sarah was not just a survivor, she was a force of nature, rewriting the rules of her own destiny.